Of course it's louder than me.
In the following weeks.
In the following weeks. Okay, Rean, take it away!
It was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening.
I never would have guessed with all the tension between the Reformist faction and the Noble faction. I mean, our last trip to... what was it? Roer? Reer? I don't know how... I forget how to pronounce it. Alyssa's hometown. That was a trip.
With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
Roa. Could be.
And in recognition of our actions in Roer and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugene III.
Yes, thank you for cleaning up our shit, because we just can't get the two sides to, not be assholes. Despite the fact that you are the Emperor.
Along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric.
I'm sorry if this is crude. I'm not saying everything the Reformers faction is doing is A-okay, but, the nobles, why the fuck you ain't keeping them in check, dude? I'm sorry, half the shit I seen Albarea's household do should be enough to put a man in jail, and he's not.
But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation.
Let me guess, Duke Cayenne and none other than Osborne, right?
The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority.
I'm sorry, I don't like the noble faction.
And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis.
Gotta love politics. Never on the same fucking page.
Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior.
Well, you've been letting this go on for how many years, sir?
As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly.
I find it funny you think you guys defeated them, because there is still one member unaccounted for, and that was S. We don't know where V is. I think he's also alive. C is dead, G is dead, but you still got two of the four members of the Imperial Liberation Front out and about. C is dead.
While Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reforms.
Yes, he died in the last part. He died he was trying to escape in an airship and it was shot down. He was in the airship that was shot down.
With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out.
Ah, yes. Tensions are high, but schoolwork!
And Elliot announced that we'd be doing two songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma. To no one's surprise, all three of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices, and how their master plan would win over the audience...
Crow's an innocent boy. He's a cute hunk of meat.
The rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable. Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result...
Hello! Welcome to the chats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Zazarudo? I'm probably... Why the fuck did I say Zaza? This is like Zanza from frickin' Xenoblade. Why? Why was that my first thought? I'm just gonna call you Rudo. Instead of calling... Hey, I could call you a god from a game called Zanza. Don't know why the fuck that was my first thought.
She was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
I don't... It has a meaning? Oh, fuck. Look, I am very... well, I guess the word is sheltered. I don't look into a lot of things. I'm sorry, would you take a look at my name? Do you think it means anything besides Pretty Stars Forever? I made that shit up as like a 10-year-old. It's been my name for over 19 years.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after
It's my
thinking it
go-to
over,
name until I went over to frickin'... What was it? Oh no, the game... Crystal Saga! Then I called myself Mulan for some goddamn reason.
with so
Okay.
much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir.
Just so I could see the shot, and then my VTuber says no. Okay. I'm sorry. I feel bad because somehow, the first freaking word that just, instead of reading what was there, that came through, was Zanza from Xenoblade.
It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Wait,
Anyway,
did they go? Okay. No, to keep your mouth shut, game. Thank you. So I'm presuming they had gone on some kind of little vacation. I kind of wasn't paying attention. I got myself distracted by other things.
Could I have your attention, please?
Attention acquired. What's up, Towa?
It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started.
Wait, are we... Why did I think there was something... Wait, is this the festival?
So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up?
That came a lot quicker than I thought.
We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
You are a distraction, however so. Oh my god! Was that a noble on his hands and knees? The audacity! Oh, Selby, my. Selby, I knew there was something special, but I didn't know that. The more you know. I thought I put clothes on Elliot. Apparently I had not. Whoops! Oh, Jesus. I'm not that pretty, though. You better run while you still have the chance. I'm not that pretty. Well then. Well, that's what my phone's bugging me about. Go away. I guess all those hours spent in learning music instead of, you know, anything else, I guess it really came into handy, didn't it, Elliot? It is unfortunate, though. Poor man did not want to come here. Oh, Marcus, aren't you excited? You're gonna be singing with Mrs. Oh my god, this is funny. I love it. YouTuber tag, what do you mean? I'm dense. Is it? Do you mean like what I had in the overlay? I've never tagged myself. I don't know how to do the tagging. Look, just because my generation knows how to do all this technological shit does not mean I know it too. I'm very new at most. A lot of the social media shit that my generation was quickly attuned to, I was not. I say, yeah, no thanks. I took one look at those idiots on Facebook who I needed to tell everybody what they're doing at every second of the day. Kind of like what they do on Twitter now that I think about it. I was never one of those people. I never understood the hashtags and all that crazy crap. I think I should technically learn how to do it, considering that is a source of promotion, even if I don't want it to be. Oh, fuck off, you sis. You're doing fine. Just smile at the camera. I was gonna say, it has to be Sarah. I was about to say, if they're performing an operetta, don't you think they kind of need the auditorium? I mean, I know there's all that. Well, they have it till what time, and then we have it the other time. This is class 1. This is full of nobles. We should know that they don't share. They don't like sharing with commoners, because God forbid. Yes, the first day of school, huh, Sarah? That was just a blast and a half, wasn't it? Well, I can't say the best way to introduce yourself to your students and the students to the students themselves is to have the floor go out from underneath them. It's just an idea. Don't want to be controversial or anything. Crow, crow, crow. Leave it alone. Stop. Crow. Oh no. No, 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 William, you don't need to know. No, 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 no. That is private info. Fee, shush. Let's see. You know, that is a very good question. How the fuck did he find out? Unless he overheard. No, I don't know. I'm sure I said this before, but I have never in my entire life actually had a school festival. Rean bean. That's what they called Rean. Yes, Gaius, that's what we always do. Crow X Bean. Oh god. Well, it's better than the nickname I came up with for the pairing, which was totally by accident, I might add. What could possibly go wrong, Instructor Sarah? I can't think of anything. Why the F not? I would need a differentiation. Slip their minds? Oh. We are going to the end. Oh, for God's sakes. I'm not going to do the rest of these. I just want the important one. Look, I said that was a total accident. I didn't... Look, I don't even know why the fuck I said that, but when I called the ship named Cream, I wasn't thinking. I was just thinking, okay, well, there's Rean and then there's Crow, and for some fucking ungodly reason, my mind said, you know what would sound awesome? Cream. It's close enough. To be honest, no. It's just... How do I sum this up about myself? Half the shit that you can hear coming out of my mouth, sometimes it's never been processed through my brain. Half the crap I say, because I know everyone says think before you say. Unfortunately, I don't think, I just say, and whatever the fuck comes out just comes out. That can be a good thing, or that could be a bad thing. Majority of the time, it's a bad thing. But hey, I can pride myself on being truthful, can't I? I really wish I had the ability to stop, though, before I make a fool of myself. But it makes for a great for goodness sakes. It makes for good content for those who want to clip it. So they can look back and say, ha ha, look at this nerd. And one day, when I'm big and famous, if it ever happens, and I, again, don't care, I'll have someone make me a VTuber that actually expresses the same goddamn emotions that are on my face, because I'm not always smiling. Or looking gentle. I'm far from gentle. I'm very nasty. This is the... It's not even doing it now, but when I try to make an angry face, it doesn't even do the angry face. Because I have noticed that in some of the games, when I go back, I look at them, my character model is smiling at the most inappropriate of times, and it's just... Oh, God. Oh, my. Selby! Until they say, spoiler alert, I'm your long-lost brother and or sister. I'm gonna laugh if it turns out to be a sibling, though. Not gonna lie. I'm glad Crow's here, because I'd love to rant to Crow. Please, yes, daughters, yes, yes, yes. I've got about a ton of caffeine shooting through me right now, so yeah, I'm very hyper. Towa, we can't do anything. We need your help. It's a shame that they don't give the content creators the ability to clip their chat sometimes. I'm sure you could, but I don't have that ability. I don't know if anyone else has seen it, probably not, but there's this one thing from Mox, is it? That Genshin is a playable anime, and at the very ending, he says, here's a lot of things for Genshin people, because not many people know this, but the age of consent is 18. And I just started losing it. And I think that's because, for some fucking unfathomable reason, and this is probably why a lot of people think that Chinese are a little in the head because they consented to this, they make a lot of little girl characters, and they do them a little sexually, which it leaves a lot of questions for the people who use them. Okay, Nahida's an exception. Nahida's adorable. Nahida is precious. 16, eh? I know it varies from place to place. Now, I'm assuming this is across America, but I know here where I live, the age of consent is 18. Oh, an old friend of mine is on. I forgot to change it from just chatting to Cold Steel for the stream tags. I meant to do that earlier and I completely forgot. Oh well. See, this is what moderators are for. They help carry my sorry, forgetful ass all over the place. The day I ever become popular enough where I can hire an editor and a moderator is the day that I think I should live high. Because I would feel so bad for my editor. I would feel so bad for them. Because they'd be like, my god, this girl, just shut the fuck up and play the game. There's nothing here that's relevant to put on YouTube. Nothing. And I tend to swear a lot. And I know you're supposed to bleep them out. I haven't done that because, you know. I never made Chris a moderator because he didn't want to be a moderator. And there's no need for a moderator right now. I've got at most, what, 2-3 viewers a day? What the hell what do I need a moderator for? Oh, Jesus. Age of consent is 16, according to Selby. I'm not gonna force Chris. That would require him to be here, like 24/7 at every hour of the stream, paying very close attention to the wackos that are in chat. And do you really want to give Chris the ability to shut you up? You gotta think about that. He'll have the power to ban you, he'll have the power to mute you. Not that I would see Chris doing that. Chris is stand up. I remember going to a new streamer's chat one time, and I guess somebody else was new around the same time I was. This mofo asks the streamer, "Hey, can I be a moderator? You don't have any. I'm your best pick." And I'm just like, dude, you just showed up here. He has no freaking clue who the hell you are. Nicholas, Colette, Hugo, Becky. Thankfully, I remember each one of these. Becky, if I'm not mistaken, has green hair. What's your name? No, you're Mint. Wait, no, Becky has blonde hair, and I think she's out front here arguing with Hugo. Because if memory serves, these two do not get along. Are you Hugo? No. The thing is... here they are. The thing is... I would pick you guys if I were a bigger VTuber. But since I have at most 2-3 viewers, maybe a maximum of 5, which is a dream come true if you ask me, at a time, there's no need for moderation because so far everybody that's come to the chat that I haven't immediately banned upon them speaking, and I'm sure we can name a few who have, but I don't go banning people. I don't give out too many warnings, and so far everybody who's come to the chat has been very polite, very respectful, if not on the wild side, but so are we. And like I said, we're just a very small stream. There's been no need for a moderator. Not yet. The minute that actually happens, that I need a moderator to fact check me or to watch over my unruly chatters is the day that I know I finally hit something. Okay, I have paid attention. What are you two arguing about? You would get a high, immense enjoyment out of that, wouldn't you, Selby? You would thoroughly enjoy that. I could just see it right now. No, you're wrong. You see, 2 plus 2 is not 4, it's 5, and this is the reason why. In which case, I will freaking back kick your ass out of here. I just keep wondering, what will my first reaction be when I see someone who is really unruly in the chat? You see, Selby, I don't find that very hard to believe. I try to get my facts right, but I also know that I'm not always right. That half the things I say are not always true. Because I see one source, but then someone else says something else, and it just gets a whole different thing. No, Selby, I wasn't saying you sound like that. The minute you start sounding like that is the minute you should go see some kind of throat doctor or something. Vocal doctor. No, the nasally thing is the stereotypical, oh, you're a goddamn nerd. And if you are, more power to you, because honestly, I don't have a problem with nerds. Unless you're a Star Wars fan, then please calm down. There are some nerds that take shit way too damn literally that it just gets out of hand. And the most recent one, besides Genshin players, that I can think of is Star Wars. You go. Aren't you being a gentleman? So we'll be right across Faye each other? The fuck is that sentence? Oh, she's got a weird accent going on. Okay. She's Scottish or Irish. No. Maybe Scottish? Sounds... I know she's not talking, but wee man is something I hear Scottish people say. Oh, I really wish they had this girl talking now because I'd love it. It's like the British accent. But for me, Scottish just makes me laugh. Like a jolly good laugh. I love the Scottish people. They're funny. The British people, to me, are in that category of people who can sound really goddamn sexy. It's always a war between the Australians and the British people, though. It's funny. At least that's what the polls in America say. Everyone's got a thing for the Australians or the British. You're not gonna show me anyone else's game? Okay, so we got Becky and Hugo. Who are the other ones? Actually, I have. I find it funny. I shouldn't, but I have. The British are coming. The British are coming. Fucking shit that Paul Revere came up of. Holy shit, man. This is the wrong menu. That's why I'm confused. I think it was Paul Revere. Oh, we're in the final chapter! Okay, okay. Give me this. Nicholas in the cooking club. So he'll be inside upstairs. Oh, there's a red marker over here. Who's that? Oh my. Hello. You must be Colette. Apparently, I did not. I thought there was one more chapter. I guess I was wrong. can't have a tea house without tea. That is very correct. It's kind of like a coffee shop. You can't have a coffee shop if you ain't got coffee. Why did I think it was one more? Oh, I know why. Because the dungeon in this part is a bitch. And it took me so fucking long to do shit. Probably not as long as I remember, and the reason why is because I'm not gonna go on a goddamn scavenger hunt, am I, Milliam? General store. Super special cookies. Excuse me? Hot chili peppers? Milliam, what the No! Oh yeah, she fits right in. Everybody puts hot chili peppers in their cookies. It's the hot new trend, I hear. It's like the one chip challenge, only it's the one cookie challenge. Why am I? Yeah, I don't want that. It's not gonna let me teleport. You're a mean, mean person, game. Oh, there. Hey! That's not what I wanted to do. Hello! I have... Yes, the one cookie challenge where you try every freaking cookie under the sun. That's outrageously peppered with peppers and other hot shit. And if you do that, you're crazy. I am not liable for whatever stupid decision some stupid idiot decides to do in that regard. It's not like TikTok where they do stupid shit for content views. I'm not that way, thank you. But damn it, now a cookie really does sound good. A plain hot chocolate chip cookie. Everyone in Thors is in some capacity in the military, Rean. The nurse shouldn't be an exception to this rule. The nurse should be the first one you think, oh, you must have been a medic, convict, convict. A medic. Though, if I ever go to a school that's full of military, I would not last. I'd be out within the first hour. I couldn't handle it. My mind would just be like, no, I'm very resistant to your change. They would have to torture me just to get me to change my attitude. And thank you, but no, I'm not into that idea. Beatrix! Not gonna lie, I have never been a, what's the word I'm looking for? A tea person. what did I just do? Oh dear heavens, what did I do? Yes, I know that. Thank you. Could you please get this off of my screen? Thank you. Thank you. Oh god, why? What happened? If this is, no, never mind. I ain't gonna say shit. To be honest, I have a funny feeling it's got something to do with the tea. But at the same time, I don't think that's it. I think the caffeine is starting to die off, so my brain processing is kind of going down the hill too. Not that it's ever been high, but, you know. Because they were having tea, and at the same time I said the tea, that's when you said, oh, I'm gonna give you the biggest disappointment of your life. Yes, the drink. Is there another tea? Don't mind me. I'm just in La La Land. Okay, then I don't know what the hell you're gonna say. I'm so glad I didn't decide to do what I wanted to do. I'm so glad I didn't do what I thought I was going to do. I had a funny feeling that was the other, and I was gonna keep my mouth shut. What the fuck am I doing? I was going to private message you on Discord and say, are you okay? Should I be worried? But at the same time, it's like, I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut and see how this plays out. What am I doing right now? Okay, so we've done that. Does that mean we're going to the freaking old schoolhouse? Look, I look for viewer safety.
Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
I thought something was happening because I noticed the X at the end. I'm like, that seems sus.
Yo, it's me.
Crow?
Oh, hey, Crow. Is something wrong?
Ah,
It's not
hi,
like you,
Crow.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem.
Oh, Jesus. It's totally safe, sir. I promise, sir. It's only on my work iPhone.
Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late. They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
I was curious. I had a feeling, but it's like,
My thoughts
let's
exactly.
watch this play out.
Don't you worry, though. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan.
I also, for some goddamn weird reason, thought for a minute there that it was not Max. I thought it was Chris fucking with you for a moment, but I was like, I don't know if he would do that.
Want to head out and pick him up for us in person?
But I knew there was fuckery happening.
Crow, I think the two of us need to go over the definition of plan sometime.
Oh my god. No, then I would have muted that account because I would be like, oh no, I can't have this happen. Not to Selby. He'll take one look and be like, she's not defending me. I'm leaving this fucking place.
Yeah, someone over there is putting the finishing touches on him right now. He'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over there.
Thing is, like I said, I had a feeling there was something
I do it
happening.
myself, but I've got some stuff I need to get done.
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train on something this time sensitive.
Whoa there, the train? Come on, man. Don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's parting gift.
The bike!
Oh,
The bike!
you're right. It'd probably be faster to get to Heimdall by bike than by train. Okay, bike it is. Besides, if I cut down on my travel time, I can put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it dorky. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. You're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly going to be easy on your own.
That's
Can I
true.
bring you?
It'll be a lot easier with the sidecar too. Okay, leave it to me.
Cheers.
Okay, I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around here. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done.
Well, if I have it my way, Crow, you're going to be helping me, since you're the one who brought this to my attention. And you cannot be possibly doing anything else. Hello, George. I've got a favor to ask of you. Okay, where's the bike? Is it outside? Is it out back? Oh, nope, it's right here. Ba-dum-bum.
Okay, looks like everything's in working order.
I think it's a stereotype, and I don't know why.
Crow did say I should take someone else along to give me a hand.
It's kind of like that stereotype that smart people always wear glasses, and that's not always the case. Or that blonde people are stupid. Which, again, not always the case.
Not sure how busy everyone is, though. Let's see. Who should I try asking first?
Oh, wait a minute. I can't bring Crow? Well, I'm going by myself.
Yeah, everyone's probably got their hands full right now. I wouldn't want them to go out of their way on my account. There'll be a lot to carry, but I've got the sidecar, so I think I'll be alright.
Exactly, just stuff them there. If I can't bring Crow, I'm not bringing nobody. Huh?
Tell me, Rean, exactly what part of invite someone don't you understand? It really isn't that hard.
I did want to invite somebody. I wanted to invite you, but it didn't give me the solution to. So, thank you, Crow, for reading my goddamn mind.
Man, what would you have done if I wasn't free?
That's my point, Crow. You're always free.
Sorry. I do appreciate you coming along, though.
That's what I mean. They have these stereotypes, and sometimes they are true, but then there are other times that they're not.
Well, I gotta see how my babies came out. Besides, I'm sure Jellica would be thrilled to see me riding her bike, so I guess I can let you off the hook this time.
Crow, just admit it.
Crow, are you sure it was okay for you to come with me like this?
Of course it's fine. What more does this man have to do?
It sounds like you had about 1 million people asking for your help.
They could fucking spare him. He's mine.
Don't sweat it. I'm not that heavily involved with any of them, and I can finish up my bits just fine. This festival's all about the first years anyway. I know when to stand back and give the other folks their moment to shine.
That's surprisingly believable.
I think that's just his fancy way of saying I was too lazy to help anyone else.
And here I thought the instructors had caught wind of your gambling plans and you were trying to escape or something.
That probably still is the case. I was kidding, Crow. I was kidding.
Wait, seriously?
Rean, should you... Can you seriously be surprised this is Crow we're talking about? Of course he did!
Eyes on the road, Rean. Eyes on the road.
Yep. That's just excuses there, Crow boy. Yeah, why would you put honey in your tomato sauce? I brought that up to my dad because he's the cooker in the family, and he made a face. He's like, I guess to each their own. And meanwhile, I'm just like, it could be good, but it don't sound good. That's okay. That's like one of the NASCAR drivers my mom likes. He likes bananas and mayonnaise. I wish I was kidding. Together. Don't ask me. I really couldn't tell you. Southerners have a very strange mixture of tastes sometime.
Sorry to make you guys come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though.
Okay.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see them.
Thanks. Guess I owe you again this year.
After how hard you worked me last year, I was more than ready for this.
You know, that's kind of like what my grandma does, only my grandma uses ketchup and everything, which is, I guess, acceptable. My grandmother loves ketchup, or she did. I've heard people who put ketchup with their omelets, which is strange to me, but in the bigger picture, I guess not so strange because there are many other people who do it. But still, sometimes there are some things I just don't think ketchup should go with, and people still do it.
But even so, your concert made it all worth it. Let's hope these kids can do something that measures up.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I made one of these outfits for you too, just in case.
Ha ha, Crow. You ain't getting out of this too easy.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have.
Crow, didn't you just give me a speech about how you were going to stay behind the scenes and let us shine?
He's an attention whore.
Well, sure. I just figured that if I had a uniform, we'd feel like one big team.
Code word, attention whore.
Yeah, that's a good enough excuse for now.
Lazy slacker, attention whore. Simply put, nothing more. That was a good rhyme. Tweety bird. Oh, pretty bird. It's a blue bird with a lot of green feathers. It's so pretty.
What the?
It's a bird, Rean. What is so strange about that? Bye, Gray Birdie.
Hey, hate to snap you out of whatever this is, but we've got somewhere to be.
Right, yeah, sure. Totally not deceiving.
If we don't get going, it'll be night by the time we're back at the dorms.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. I just got distracted by a strange bird on that lamppost, that's all.
It's a bird. What is so strange about it?
Strange, huh?
Yeah, I've never seen a bird that color before.
So? It's pretty.
It was a really deep blue, almost like lapis lazuli.
There was green in it, Rean. It wasn't all just blue. There was fucking green.
Huh. That does sound kind of strange.
It was green too, though.
I wonder why it's hanging around in the city, though.
Okay, well, if it's like a... Well, this is an insult to that beautiful bird. But it's not a pigeon, so that is a very good point.
Who knows?
Oh, what do we have here?
My. Hello, Vita.
I mean, Misty.
Oh?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Rean? Thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat.
And you're saying this in front of Crow, mind you.
Sure, mum's the word. Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop?
You guessed it. This store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? What are you doing with those suitcases?
Having a hell of a good time.
Two buddies going off on an exciting adventure together, huh? Ah, to be a teenager again.
Sure are.
Since when?
Since now.
Ignore him. We're here on business, actually.
All work and no play, Rean.
Wow, a concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it myself.
And I'm sure you will.
I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space in my schedule.
I was kidding, Vita. I was kidding. I'd rather you not come.
It'd be great to have you.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
Although I can't imagine a professional like you would be terribly impressed.
Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart. Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get going. Well, bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Of course, I always do.
That was the Vita Clotilde, right? The opera singer?
Nice. Good cover.
Oh, you've got some friends in high places, Rean. So, do you just call her Misty to keep a low profile for your dates, or what?
Yes.
For one thing, we're not dating. And more importantly,
I want to date you. I thought for a minute there was going to give me that option.
Wow, really? She
Yes.
seems so laid back. She must be pretty amazing to handle two jobs at once.
Especially if she's a famous opera star.
yeah, she's something all right.
Oh, she is.
Wait a sec. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
They only broadcast Advent time on Sundays.
Oh, yeah? Maybe she's on some other show this week.
Who knows? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. We should head back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us.
Definitely. We've got to get everyone into those outfits. The ladies especially.
Of course you would.
Then all that'll be left is surviving Commander Elliot's boot camp from hell.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hopefully.
He could be worse.